I like older men.
It's not a secret that I really love older men. I always have.
I love an older man.
I'm 28 and I am assuring you that I will never ever date someone that is younger than 35 or 37.
I could think of like 1,000 other reasons why I love dating my man so much more than any of the 20-something-year-old dudes that I've ever messed with in my life.
They just give off that like masculine energy.
Oh, fuck.
If he's 40 and up, send him my way.
This will always be a hot topic, as older women are in denial at the fact that younger women not only are interested in older men, but are attracted to older men for various reasons other than the fact he has money. And we're going to take a look at that today, that there's actually more in-depth reasons to why younger women will always be attracted to older men. Because, like I said before, this is nothing new. This has been something that's very common and it's been happening from the beginning of time.
And whenever I say I like older men, I like older men talking 10 years older than I like my men like 30 plus. I'm talking nice and right, baby. So my last relationship, there was a 10-year age gap, because I feel like men get a little better. They get a little better once they hit their 30s because their hairline starts receding, so reality starts slapping them in the face. I like my men with their hairline ever so slightly receding and their hair thinning out. That's when they get their shit together, and that's what I like.
Now, I know I said it a million times before, but I love an older man. But I realized today that is really fucking unhealthy for me, because I was at the pumpkin patch and I saw like so many people my age weren't cute. I saw this one older man. He was an older white man and he had tattoos like on his neck and on his hands, and I was like, oh. And I fucking this man. I was watching the fuck out of him, and he was with his children and his wife, and I was like, yeah, I want that. I need something like that. There's no fucking... So many people my age, and I was looking at pop. Oh, fuck.
Why do the younger women like older men?
I think they just give off that like masculine energy, more like that provider energy. Not that like it's like, oh, you can provide for me, but it's like that daddy energy. Like, I don't know what it is, but it really is. Like, you're gonna come here and like sweep me off my feet, take care of me. Like, I feel like that with older men. Like, younger men are just so immature. Like, they're not thinking about like what like the woman's thinking. Like, I feel like an older man can really understand what like a woman wants.
Thoughts?
I agree.
Yeah, thoughts?
I agree.
Because the younger guys often thinking, what can I get? How can I get paid? How can I get this? How can I get the hot girl? And older guys like listening and saying, how can I give a great experience?
Because they also have more experience and they buy through it.
And they can deal with their own emotions and your emotions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all, these men steady telling y'all what they want and what they don't want. And the difference between this generation versus the older generation, like the women that's probably 70, 80 years old right now, is that they actually submitted to their man. They actually loved and cared for their man. They knew how to be a woman. So when y'all see a woman like me getting picked by a man, y'all tell me, oh, go heal, go do this, go do that. Baby, like, come on now. This shit is in the Bible. What is y'all missing? What is you missing? And the main thing these men keep telling you, oh, I want a woman that's gonna come home and cook for me and clean. I want peace. I want to feel like a man. Men are so simple. Y'all little young hoes don't want to do shit but be outside, shake y'all motherfucking ass. Then when a bitch like me decides to have a family, people like y'all get on the motherfucking internet and talk shit about it. A bitch, love is love. And age ain't shit but a fucking number.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
And how old is your man?
He's 53.
So do age gap relationships really work?
I think when both sides have good intentions, yes.
So what are your intentions for him? Being that old?
First of all, he's not that old. 53 is not old. Especially when you look the way that he looks. My intentions are just to love someone who's in this new phase of life when they were unhappy for so long and are feeling more alive than they have in the past 10 years.
But with a 20-plus year age gap, what do you two have in common?
We have a lot in common. We are both very sentimental people, very in tune with our emotions, looking for genuine love, like to have fun, like to eat good food, love to experience new things. There's never a dull moment in our relationship.
And you don't have any long-term concerns about him being that old?
Of course I do, but I prefer to focus on the positive things, and life's too short to not go for what you're feeling.
And does he have any kids?
He has 3 kids.
How old are they?
They're all college age.
So like 18, 19?
Like more like 20, 21, 22.
But that's not too far off from you. So if you were to like marry him, would they still be your stepkid?
I mean, they would be my stepkids, but it's not like we would have like a mother, like disciplining their kids kind of relationship. I feel like the way that I envision it is like we're kind of friends. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me being stupid and naive, but
you don't think it's a little awkward being that, you know, you're kind of seeing and being intimate with their dad who's, you know, their dad, and y'all are the same age?
I think that like it could probably be awkward, but also their dad is a hot young guy. I'm sure they hear that a lot too from their friends, and like their dad isn't like some senile guy who's walking around with a cane and staying at home every Friday night. Like, he's out, he's with his friends, and like he's getting bottles, and there are young girls around. Like, I'm sure they're used to that and would expect that too. Like, I think, not to say that they're going to be completely okay with it, but I don't think they would be opposed to it. Like, when you have a dad that's hot, what do you expect? You think that he's going to go and be with some like old lady?
Y'all, it can't just be me. But I love me some old ass men. I love them 40 and up. If he 40 and up, send him my way. Don't let him be retired military too. Ooh, benefits? You're retired? You a homeowner of many properties? Ooh. You love to travel? Hey, baby girl, you need your bill paid? Oh, you a trick too? Oh, I know I'm not the only one. Listen, if you're 40 and up, my DMs are open up to you. If you're 40 and up, right? And don't let him be 40 and he work out too. Don't be 40 with a good physique. Woo, woo, woo. You take care of yourself. You care about your health. Kids grown. I ain't gotta worry about that. Just in his bag, relaxing, traveling. Where you at? Where you at, Hubert? Where are you at?
Why do women like older men?
Okay, that's an amazing question. I'm 28 and I am assuring you that I will never ever date someone that is younger than 35 or 37, up to 48 even, because they're more mature. They already live. They already had all the sex they want. They already party all they want. So now they already know what they want in life, and that's what we want as a woman. Women tend to mature faster, and if it's a woman that is young but has the values and know what they want, that's what you want. A man that is settled, that knows what they want, like a family oriented, stuff like that.
Why do younger women like older men?
Older men tend to be more emotionally available, and they tend to be more emotionally intelligent. So we definitely crave having that in a relationship, as opposed to being with somebody who's younger, who's still very, I don't want to say selfish, but they are still more concerned with the self. They don't have like the capacity to deal with another person and to love another person in the way that an older man can.
Whether people like it or not, there's always going to be compelling reasons why younger women are always going to be.
Older men are mysterious. Older men have a certain sexy mysteriousness to them. They have seen things that you only see with age. They have a certain seriousness to their face and lines on their forehead. And women find it so sexy because they want to know more about that story and what they have done. Older men tend to ask more about women on a date as opposed to just talking about themselves, which makes them super mysterious. I once dated a very sexy older man, and he was really mysterious and had traveled the world. His stories absolutely made me weak at the knees, and I was instantly hooked. And young women find it so sexy to hear about the older guys' adventures, their stories, successes, and also failures.
People always assume that girls who are younger are with older dudes because they have money, and while that does help, I can think of like 1,000 other reasons why I love dating my man so much more than any of the 20-something-year-old dudes that I've ever messed with in my life. Number one, y'all younger dudes know how to use a phone. My man barely knows how to unlock his phone. DMing other girls on Instagram doesn't exist. Craig calls me nicknames like honey, sweetheart, foxy lady. I eat it up every time. 3, my man knows a lot of shit. Y'all barely know how to wash your ass every day. My man is like my own little Google. I'd be like, what's this? What's thatting him all day to death. When I'm with him, I can just turn my brain off, especially at the airport. What's going on? I don't know. I just know I got to be on a flight because I am going to land in Miami at 3 o'clock. 4, he says shit like, let's hightail it out of here. Man, what the hell do that mean? I don't know. I love it. I think that is different.
Whenever there's a man who is in a relationship with the younger women, women are in an uproar. Whenever they choose a younger woman, whether she's black or not, they always outraged. But when an older woman is in a relationship with a younger man, people are like, okay, Stella, go ahead and get your groove back, girl. There are a lot of older women who pass down knowledge to the younger women of bitterness, of selfishness, of don't ever trust a man, of only men they'll always lead to disappointment. There's no good men out there. There's no good fathers out there. They allow other women to make the same mistakes they have made because they want company. It's more comfortable for them if you're a baby mama just like them and you can't figure out how to work a marriage just like they can. A lot of the older women who are talking to the younger women on social media are spewing bitterness, and that's just reality. They're trying to convince everybody how happy they are.
There's no reason why someone that's 45 is trying to talk to you. You're young.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Controversial take. I think women only have these opinions now because women have focused more on the careers, education, and being independent. They're older in age, and now they're pushing these agenda more only because they're now at an age to settle down now, where they're in their 30s. So,
but pushing what is
women?
what's the agenda?
You guys are all against these men dating younger women because it takes options away from you guys. Guys your age now will go date younger women.
Oh, I didn't know.
What else can you base it on?
I told you.
That's fine.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women claim that they want a man who's emotionally mature and has his shit together until you actually get one. And then you realize that man come with discipline, standards, boundaries, limits. He don't just give in to you because you said you wanted something, and he not dealing with no smart ass mouth just because it's you. Now all of a sudden he a lying ass narcissist and he don't know how to treat a woman because he don't just give you your way all the time. He actually uses logic and discipline whenever he thinks and he moves and he acts. He's an emotional abuser because even when you summon the waterworks, he don't let you win the argument. He want to still come to some kind of conflict resolution and talk about whatever it is that y'all needed to talk about. He'll give you a second to get your emotions together and check on the side over there and then come back and let's finish discussing whatever we were discussing, because it's a bigger problem at hand than just you crying right now. I get it, you're emotional, but he don't just let that control him in the ways that other men let that control him because he got his shit together, remember? And until you're ready to actually communicate, leave that man where he at. Until you actually ready to listen, leave that man where he at. Until you're ready to sit down and have real adult conversations, leave that man where he at. Because let me tell you something, dealing with a man who's emotionally mature is not for the weak.
What older women don't want to admit, there is clear-cut reasons why younger women are always going to be interested and attracted to older men. See, men who are in their age group, you need to understand they're in a completely different world, and what are they actually ready in that world? A lot of younger men or men in their age group are more keen into just having intercourse, more keen into experiencing what's happening in the now. So where's the clout? What's popping? They're more so easily influenced as well by what's happening by society. Older men are not easily influenced because they have already been past a certain time where now they're heavily focused on what's important. And that's where they describe, well, he's more masculine. It's not that he's more masculine, he's more focused, he's more in tune with the man that he is. And there you have is the core difference of younger men and older men, and why younger women will always find an older man attractive. There is always going to be more depth with an older man than you will ever really experience with someone that's the same age group as you when you're in your 20s.